Welcome to Shirakawa-go in Japan and my half-day trip there. These are my highlights. Shirakawa is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its historical buildings from over 200 years ago and made famous by their unique roofs. This village is in central Japan, north of Kyoto and Osaka, and west of Tokyo. We'll start in the village and then walk into one of the houses. Then we can walk up to the overlook of the whole village. This is a 360 video, so feel free to look all around. Up ahead, you can see what looks like ponds, but they're actually rice fields where the rice hasn't sprouted yet above the surface. If you look down, you'll see what I'm talking about. We came in May, but in a couple of months, there will be bright green stalks of rice everywhere. You can see the water flowing in the troughs on the sides of the road, and if you listen, you can hear the water gurgling. The water comes from down the mountain. Up ahead, you can see the Gassho-zukuri style houses that attract so many visitors here. It means praying hands, where the steep roof resembles two hands praying. The snow is really heavy here in the winter, so the steep roofs keep the roofs from collapsing. Here you can see a wooden trough with cold mountain water flowing over the bottles, keeping them cool. That building to the left is where we had some matcha ice cream with sweet red beans. If you look down here, you'll be able to see the rice sprouts under the water. Next, we'll be walking into one of these historical houses called the Nagase House. The Nagase House was owned by a family doctors over 200 years ago and has preserved medical items as well as other items from that era. If you look to the right, you can see how the beams of the roof are made without nails at all, but only uses rope. Let's take a peek outside and get a nice view of the village. Worms were a major industry back in those times, and many of these houses have equipment showing that. Let's head downstairs to the main floor and you'll see the fire pit where they cooked. Here you see the traditional Japanese style mats on the floor, and protected by glass cases on either side you can see old relics of that time. Look down and check out the fish. If you look down, you'll see koi fish in this pond. Then I'll be moving here to the left, put my camera above one of the roofs so you can see it better. Across the pond here, you'll see a Buddhist temple as well as a tower gate. We came to Shirakawa during my 12-day visit to Japan. Took a bus from Kanazawa, which was a convenient bullet train away from Tokyo. We only spent a half day here, so we didn't get to do the outdoor museum here in the village that recreated life for what it was back then. If you really want to immerse yourself in this historical village, some of these old houses also actually offer lodging overnight. Check the description for more information on Kanazawa and 360 cameras. We came in May, so there weren't many crowds, but we missed seeing the green fields of rice that come up in the summer. Also, The village is extremely famous in the winter because of the snow-covered roofs. I'm going to stay quiet for the next couple of minutes on our walk to the Overlook, so you can skip ahead if you want, or you can listen to the sounds of the village and the water. It's about a 15-minute walk up from here. As you can see, it's not too steep. There's also an option to take a shuttle up, and some people took the shuttle up and then took this trail down into the village. Another nice thing is the trees around this trail, so you're in the shade, especially if you come in the summer. Here's a Shinto shrine at the top of the trail. And now we'll head to the overlook of the village. An amazing green view of the village and mountains in the spring, and then the changing colors in the fall, and then the white roofs in the winter. The rest of my half-day tour was in Takayama, and I'll be posting a video about that here once I get that edited. So I'll see you then. The bus ticket was about $20.